Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you see by the title below, this is on episode 2 of Shokugeki no Soma Season 2. And yes, from the looks of how this episode went and the last one, it does look like every single episode will be, finished one battle each episode kind of thing, with a little bit of each battle going into the next one. Obviously, we saw at the beginning of this one with Alice and Soma, Alice crying, and the whole moment with Alice talking to Erina was put into this episode at the very beginning. But of course, the main part of this episode was, of course, Kurukiba versus Megumi. It's ramen time. It's time for, the battle of the two kids both coming from harbor towns, both challenging each other with their seafood broths, just a different type of style. Obviously Megumi's got that kind of calm, precise, and, I love just seeing her, like her determination going against Kurukiba, who normally anyone going against that guy, if I was going against that guy, I would literally be so scared, just how he always is with his, it's a damn fist fight. The cooking area is a battlefield kind of thing, and he's just like, oh, kind of like when he's cooking, I'm just like, damn, calm down a little. It does make it look awesome, I gotta admit, but like I'd be scared out of my mind if I was going against him. He's got that just scary factor going straight up. And overall, it looks like they're, like I said before I start talking more about this episode, that this is going to be, like I said, every episode will be a battle. It looks like they just want to finish this whole autumn election arc in one go, and then have some or the whole thing of the next arc as well. Obviously, they can't have the arc after that because that is super big at the moment. Probably for a potential season 3, which I would love to see. Though this one, Season 2, does disappoint me a little bit in the fact that it is, of course, only 13 episodes and not 24 episodes. I feel like that every episode could have been done in a way that every battle have 2 to 3 episodes for each one. I always love, that's one thing I love about this anime, is the kind of build up that they have going towards it, trying to figure out what are they going to do, showing more of the cooking in it aspect, instead of just throwing all the cooking in one, along with the flashbacks and along with the judging all in one episode. Though the judging did change a little bit in this one, in the fact that it was a cliffhanger with us not knowing who exactly won, and instead, unlike the one with Alice and Soma, though it probably was because this one had the new ending in it, which honestly, once again, I've honestly enjoyed all the Shokugeki no Soma's openings and endings, so this one was also really enjoyable. I liked it as well. So that was nice to see and have in there, but obviously that probably the reason why they didn't show the full thing and the cliffhanger came out, and we're going to figure out who won in the next episode at the beginning. But it's probably going to be, little bit of the beginning is going to be a little bit of the past battle put in there, and then of course the full-on battle, and then so on, probably going to be like that. Overall, this episode, honestly, in my opinion, I feel was adapted really well, and even though it was done in one episode and the pacing is still a little fast, and I would have liked to have it separated to 2 episodes for this one, it was still really well done. I think it was chapter 68 to 71 that they adapted this arc from, so that was pretty well done. They put in all the main important things, including Kurukiba's flashback, his past with Alice, and showing how he was like as a kid owning his own, he was the head chef of that restaurant, and they got these older guys coming like, you know what, I'm tired of your stuff, and he's just like, I can do all this stuff without you. You're gonna be like that, blah blah blah, and he's just like, we're sorry, chef, and I'm just like, dang, Kurukiba is a beast. Gotta admit that, you cannot disagree with that. But I always just loved the way this episode was in terms of their battle, more than the Alice versus Soma one, just because of how the differences in their personalities and everything, and just seeing, like I said before, the determination of Megumi going up against Kurukiba is just, it's awesome. Seeing her when they have the scenes with, I think they said it was a JoJo reference. Never watched JoJo before, so I don't really know if you guys have. Do you think they did that pretty well? I've seen in the forums that they did a pretty good job of adapting that JoJo reference in it. So that's pretty cool to see that they would do that, and just showing Megumi she's like fighting back straight up against him, and seeing the one thing though, I have to admit that the director, he took his shirt off against Kurukiba. He didn't against Megumi. So I don't know how that's gonna, progress into the next one, but that's kind of something like I noticed. I was like, oh wait, oh yeah, he didn't take his shirt off when he judged for her. It was just the ending with him about to write down on the thing who was the winner, and that was it. But overall, it was honestly a pretty awesome episode, just seeing them go back and forth. Her light broth, which was honestly pure beautiful, versus we got Kurukiba and his rich broth that just, as normal, is like just a punch in the face. And all, I love always seeing the food gasms they always have. All the guys like, ooh, man. And then even with Megumi's one, it's like, oh my gosh, this is delicious kind of thing. I always love watching that. I always love the side commentary from, Soma and everyone else up there. Alice showing that she, how much she knows that Kuruki was going to win, while Soma and them are like, it's not over yet. Here comes Megumi, she's calm and collected. She's ready for this. And it's always awesome to see that kind of stuff. And I cannot wait to see who ends up winning in the next one, though I already know since I did read the manga. And I cannot wait to see the next episode, which will be, of course, Hisako versus Hayama, I think. Yeah. Battle of the medical kind of cooking versus, this seasoned god of Hayama. Cannot wait to see that. I forget what the food that they're going to have to do, but I guess that's a good thing anyway. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I cannot wait to see how the ending of this ends up being, and how the next battle ends up going as well. It's pretty interesting to see that at least we're excited that every single episode we get some crazy cool battle between, all of them. And honestly, cannot wait to see how everything progresses in the next episode, how well they adapt that one as well, because in my opinion, like I said before, I think they adapted this one pretty damn good. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. It always does help the channel grow as usual. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.